Okay guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I did my last update. I guess it was a few weeks prior to the Olympics, and now we're sitting here like 5-6 days since I lost the quarterfinal at the Olympics down in Paris. I lost to Lee Zii Jia, my friend from Malaysia. And yeah, I'm back home again in Denmark for a little while before we, just head right back into a long period with tournaments, a busy schedule. So back here in Denmark for a few weeks. I have some stuff here to do. Yeah. I wanted to like wrap up the Olympics once and for all. It's not been it's not been very pleasant the last few days, to be honest. I am obviously super disappointed that I did not reach the goal that I had set for my Paris Olympics. Obviously, a gold medal was the ultimate dream of mine, but I would say to bring home a medal was probably like the goal that I could accept prior to the event. But yeah, no medal for me. I lost in the quarterfinal just before the just before the semifinals and just before I really got close to the medals. The Olympics overall was a bit of a weird tournament for me. I played 2 group matches where I wasn't really challenged that much in those group matches, and I had a lot of days of just waiting, practicing a little bit, a lot of rest days, which is pretty unusual. Normally when we play tournaments, we play like almost every single day, 5 days in a row. But this format is different. It's group stage, and yeah, I just had a lot of days where I did not do much. So I was really anticipating this quarterfinal match against. It could be Lee Zii Jia, it could also be Thomas Junior Popov, or it could be Anthony Ginting. But I was waiting for this match for a long time, and it kind of like felt like this was where my tournament was going to start. This was where I was going to get really tested for the first time. And when the day came, I felt good. I was fresh. I had plenty of energy, and I felt well prepared. But yeah, I fell short. I lost in 2 games, 21-17, 21-15, in a match where I would say Lee Zii Jia was the better player. He played a very good match in my opinion, and I did not play a terrible match at all. I think I played quite fine as well, but not like on a very high level either. So it wasn't like a disaster at all. I just tip my hat to Lee Zii Jia, who played a better match on the day. So that in itself is not like, it's not a shame to lose to Lee Zii Jia when he's at his absolute best. That's for sure. So I can't be super mad about the match in itself, although I feel like maybe I have showed a higher level in the past. I believe that, but the match in itself is it is what it is. He's a phenomenal player, and it's not really a huge shame to lose to Lee Zii Jia. So it is what it is. But obviously, overall, having chased a goal, a dream for so long, it's basically been the main topic for, let's say, 1.5 years leading up to the Olympics. Something that's so special and so rare, and it's definitely the biggest tournament that we can play, us badminton players. There's plenty of like huge tournaments and plenty of tournaments that I really want to win, but it is for sure that the Olympics is something else. So when everything has been about the Olympics for so long, and you come up short, and you don't achieve the goal that you set out to achieve, it's definitely tough. It's a big disappointment, that's for sure, and it's one of those that you need to just accept that it will take a little while for you to totally leave it behind, and maybe you never will. Who knows? I know I will for sure. That's always how it goes. I've been in these situations plenty of times where I've lost some devastating. I've faced some devastating defeats, whether it being World Championship final, World Championship semifinals, now Olympics quarterfinal twice. So I know how it works. It's going to be tough for a little while, but slowly, you know, the sadness and the frustration and all will transition into motivation and just eagerness to do better and be better. And I can already feel that now. The last few days has been pretty good. I'm getting back to training, getting more and more motivated for every day. But the Olympics is, I had this thought that it's really like, it's a cruel thing almost. Like, for a small amount of athletes, it is who really achieve, you know, the dream to win an Olympic gold medal or just a medal. It is the chance to, like, maybe transcend the sport or reach like the highest highs that their given sport has to offer. And that is amazing. I love to see that. I love to see when people like really blow up afterwards, and yeah, and it's just I mean, I can get quite emotional when I watch people really achieve those dreams, because I know how hard you need to work and how much dedication that goes into being able to do something like that. So I think that's amazing. But for the majority of the athletes down there, maybe like 90 and 95%, the Olympics is actually something that it's almost like a trauma that you need to get rid of afterwards. And there's definitely something that you need to handle in the days or weeks or months afterwards. Because when you put so much effort into something and you come up short, it's incredibly tough and brutal. That's for sure. I would say, luckily for us badminton players, badminton is way more than just the Olympics. But for other sports, this is like by far the biggest and maybe kind of like the only opportunity they have to like really blow up or transcend the sport or something like that. So luckily badminton is way more than just the Olympics. But that was just a thought that it's kind of like crazy. I mean, a small amount of athletes really get to experience what we all want, and like the majority of the athletes, the Olympics is something that you need to like, almost like a trauma that you need to solve afterwards. But anyways, that was just a thought. So this video is also called What's Next, and what's next for me is, as mentioned, a bunch of tournaments. Just next week I'll leave to Japan. So I'll play like Japan Open, Korea Open. A few weeks after that there will be Hong Kong and China Open. So I'm super excited about that. I'm actually very happy that we just get at it almost immediately, instead of just being here practicing and keep thinking about the Olympics. I would rather just get back to activity, get back to tournament mode, because I'm in shape. I've done some very good work leading up to the Olympics, and I've been very dedicated. I'm still very happy with everything that I did leading up to the Olympics. I know how hard I have been pushing myself and how dedicated I've been to my training, recovery, my nutrition, everything leading up to. So I know I'm ready for tournaments, and I'm starting slowly to get more and more excited to get going again. So I feel like the last few days has been pretty good. My mood is getting better. I'm more and more excited for the future, and I guess that's it. So wanted to check in, tell you guys that it's not easy. It's pretty tough. My mood is up and down, but overall it's heading in the right direction, and I'm excited for the future. I will guaranteed like continue down the path of being super dedicated and try my absolute best to improve, get better, aim for new goals. There's so much interesting stuff ahead, and I'm excited about that. So this is just a tough one to swallow for sure, but I'm sure that the future is bright, and I'm looking forward to it. So guys, stay tuned here on the channel. If you haven't done it, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to get more and more active again here on YouTube. Not just only these like checking in videos, but also some vlogs, and obviously we have the podcast, the Badminton Experience, where we will try to get active again, even though it's difficult with my travel schedule and Hans Christian being back home and everything. But that's it, guys. Stay tuned out there, stay safe, and see you in the next video.